This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Suzanne Cahill. I'm the Planning Director for the City of Kingston. We are at the City of Kingston Heritage Area Commission monthly meeting. Today is July 22nd, 2020. Before we begin the meeting, I'm going to go over a few guidelines that will help you navigate the system efficiently and respectfully. First, we ask that members of the public and the press remain muted and off camera for the length of the meeting. As the organizer, I reserve the right to mute anyone who unmutes themselves. Commission members and city staff will control their own mute button. Good practice would be to mute yourself if you are not speaking to avoid background noise and feedback. If a commissioner or staff member wishes to speak, they will raise their hand. Chairperson will call on them before they speak by stating their name clearly for our audio listeners and transcript recording. All of our meetings are recorded. Both the video and written transcriptions will be made available to the public on the city's website at a later date. In lieu of public speaking during the monthly meeting, we requested all comments to be received by 2 p.m. on Monday, July 20th, 2020. No comments were received. All meeting materials, applications, supporting documentation, written comments may be found on the city website by going to www.kingston-ny.gov. Once you're on the home page, scroll down to the bottom and under the meetings where you see Heritage Area Commission listed, click the link for agenda and you will find multiple universal links for all of the information for each particular item. If at any time you do have an audio issue, please send a text to the following number, 845-443-0416. I will repeat that number again, but be aware, please, that no phone calls will be answered during the meeting. The number to text again is 845-443-0416. As the organizer for today's meeting, I reserve the right to lock and pause the meeting to eject anyone who has behaved inappropriately or to enter into an attorney-client conference if necessary. On behalf of the Commission, I wish to thank everyone for their continued patience during this unique time and wish you and your family good health. I will now turn the floor over to Chairman Hayes Clement to call the meeting to order.
My name is Hayes Clement. I am the chairman of the Heritage Area Commission. It being 6:34 p.m., I'm going to call to order the July 22nd, 2020 meeting of the City of Kingston Heritage Area Commission. I'm going to start by taking a roll call on members present. I'm Hayes Clement. I'm present. Dean Barnes. Dean Barnes.
Dean, he's muted.
Dean, are you present?
He's coming up as off. Let's go through the rest of the members.
Bernard Matthews is not here. Bernard Matthews is absent.
Yeah. Julie, would you email him, please?
All right, I'm gonna wait for Dean. Bernie Matthews is not present. Abigail Robin?
Here.
Abigail Robin present. Bonnie Howland?
Here.
Michael Del Prior?
Here.
And Kevin McAvoy.
Present.
Should we have a quorum, Sue, or do we need to wait for Dean?
We need to wait for Dean.
Okay.
While we are waiting, this is Sue Cahill. I'm just going to announce that we were supposed to have a guest with us this evening, Addie Farr, who's the Director of Cultural Affairs for the City of Kingston. She notified us that she would not be able to attend this evening's meeting. However, she did send an email and express her apologies. She said that if any members have any particular questions about the public art policy, she's more than happy to entertain them. You can reach out to her individually, but she also offered to come to the August meeting. Okay.
Any update on Dean?
No.
Okay, let's wait a few minutes. I saw him try to come on the call.
He was
Few minutes
on.
ago. It's my call.
While we are waiting, this is Sue again. While we are waiting, I will let the commission members know that item number 2, which is 744 Broadway, has withdrawn their application from the agenda. So we will not be reviewing that this evening.
Gotcha.
Okay?
There he is.
Okay. So Dean is on now. Dean, are you present?
Dean?
Dean, are you present? You are present? Okay.
Yes.
Seeing as how we have a quorum, I'm going to start the meeting. As Sue said, there are no public comments to be read, so we're going to skip to the first order of business, which is the adoption of the minutes of the June 24th, 2020 meeting. Did everyone have a chance to review those? Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes of the June 24th, 2020 meeting?
So moved. Dean?
Who was it? Dean moved. Do I hear a second?
Second by Bonnie.
Second by Bonnie. Motion on the floor. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor of approving the minutes from our June 24th, 2020 meeting, say aye. Aye. We're going to take a roll call vote. Hayes Clement, I say aye. Dean Barnes,
Aye.
Abigail Robin,
Aye.
Bonnie Howland,
Aye.
Michael Del Priore,
Aye.
Kevin McAvoy.
Aye.
The ayes have it. New business, as Sue said, 744 Broadway, that application has been withdrawn for this month. The next order of business is 97 St. James Street, installation of new windows, aluminum-clad pine Pella windows, and a new roof of Timberline architectural shingles and charcoal. This is Julian Lesser, applicant and owner. Julian, are you there?
Julian is here.
Hi there.
You want to just walk us through your application just briefly?
Sure. We are replacing the first and second story windows with Pella windows, black clad aluminum exterior, and then we're putting on a much needed roof. We currently have asphalt shingles, I guess, so we're just replacing what we have with a charcoal shingle, like you had said.
Anybody any questions for the applicant?
Are you,
Issues?
hello?
Yes,
Abigail?
Abigail.
Are you taking off the asphalt shingles or putting over the other shingles?
No, we'll be taking off the asphalt, and underneath the asphalt, yes, we're taking off the asphalt and we're putting on a new
So
roof.
you have all that protection and taking off the asphalt that you need?
Yes.
Any other questions of the applicant? Do I hear a motion to declare this a type 2 action under seeker? I'll move that. I'll make that motion. And looks like there's a second from Michael. There's motion on the floor to declare this a type 2 action under seeker. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. Hayes Clement, I vote aye. Dean Barnes,
Aye.
Abigail Robin,
Aye.
Bonnie Howland,
Aye.
Michael Del Priore,
Aye.
Kevin McAvoy.
Aye.
Do I hear a motion to approve the Pella window replacement and architectural shingle replacement at 97 St. James is presented.
This is Bonnie. I make a motion.
Do I hear a second?
I'll second.
So motion by Bonnie Howland, second by Michael Del Priore. So motion on the floor. Are there any other questions or issues or discussion of this?
Hayes, did you mention the roof replacement in that motion as well?
Yes,
Okay.
roof replacement and window replacement as specified.
Right. Thank you.
Hearing no further debate, I will call for the vote by roll call. Hayes Clement, I vote aye. Dean Barnes,
Aye.
Abigail Robin,
Aye.
Bonnie Howland,
Aye.
Michael Del Priore,
Aye.
Kevin McAvoy.
Aye.
Thank you, Julian. You're approved.
Great, guys. Thank you very much.
Next order of business is 311 Wall Street, removal of a chain link fence at rear of property parking lot on Crown Street with replacement, with it being replaced by a permanent black aluminum fence. Existing bluestone and red brick sidewalk repair and replacement. Applicant is 311 Wall Street LLC. Somebody here to walk us through this?
I am. Hi, my name is Victoria
Yes,
Polidoro.
Victoria Polidoro is here. She is the attorney for the client or for the applicant.
Welcome. If you could just give us a brief description. We did see the photos in the application.
Sure. I just want to point out that Corbin Plays is the applicant's design consultant, and he's here as well in case you have any technical questions. But it's a pretty simple application. The client is looking to replace a temporary chain link fence with a permanent black aluminum fence. It would be a boundary fence along the boundary. And while the fence is being erected, they are also looking to repair the sidewalk with bluestone and brick.
Sounds good to me.
Any other comments or questions of the applicant?
Yeah, this is Bonnie. It looks so much better. I really like the photographs that were provided. It's a nice change.
Sue, does the professional staff or you or Julie have any opinion on this?
Yeah, I believe the fence to be a major improvement to the Crown Street side of the property. Just a question for you, Victoria. With the sidewalks, you're replacing the bluestone with the brick border, correct, in kind?
Corbin's going to answer that.
Okay.
Yes, our intention is to replace it in kind. So we want to match it as well as possible using local bluestone and brick.
Okay. I asked that question only because at sometimes when sidewalks are replaced where there are curb cuts for ingress and egress, materials are modified from the bluestone and the brick pavers. So I was curious about that section.
That's not our intention. At this point, we wanted to match the historic and keep the historic fabric of the sidewalk. And if there are salvageable bricks there, we're going to keep them as well, just to kind of keep it as historic as possible.
Thank you.
Correct.
I want to point out that we provided two options for the southern border, one at 6 feet and one at 4 feet. The applicant's preference is 6 feet, but if there was a concern, it can be reduced to the lower one.
Sue, any opinion on that?
I think either would be suitable. Let me pull that up.
So 6 feet at the which border, or the whole thing 6 feet?
No, along Crown Street, it's 4 feet.
Right.
Just on the boundary between the adjacent property to the south, it would be 6
Okay.
feet.
I don't have an issue with that.
I don't either. Does anyone else?
No.
No, it looks great.
Any further questions or comments for the applicants? Do I hear a motion to declare this a type 2 action under seeker?
So moved,
Yes.
Dean Barnes.
Who moved it?
Abigail.
Abigail moved. Do I have a second?
Second, Dean.
Second who?
Dean.
Dean seconded. Any further debate on that? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. Who is in terms of being in favor of declaring this a type 2 action under seeker? I'm Hayes Clement. I vote aye. Dean Barnes.
Aye.
Abigail Robin.
Aye.
Bonnie Howland.
Aye.
Michael Del Priore.
Aye.
Kevin McAvoy.
Aye.
Any other questions of the applicant on the fence? Do I hear a motion to approve the proposed chain link fence removal at 311 Wall Street at the parking lot on Crown Street and replacing it with a permanent black aluminum fence as proposed with 4 feet height along Crown Street and a 6 foot height at the southern border?
Bonnie, I'll make the motion.
Bonnie Howland makes a motion. Is there a second?
I'll
Dean.
second.
Second by Michael Del Priore. So motion on the floor. Any further debate? Hearing none, I will call for the vote by roll call. I'm Hayes Clement. I vote aye. Dean Barnes.
Aye.
Abigail Robin.
Aye.
Bonnie Howland.
Aye.
Michael Del Priore.
Aye.
Kevin McAvoy.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you to the applicants. Looks great. Big improvement.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Next item of business is 100 West Chestnut Street, a renovation of a single-family house, including conversion of a garage to a guest bedroom, new windows, doors, roof, siding, and exterior lighting. The applicant is Amy Rolnick. She's also the owner. Amy, are you here?
Yes.
Hi,
Hey, this is Deb Hayes. Amy is here and the architect David Wallens is here.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm David Rollins here.
David, do you want to walk us through?
Yeah, sure. Well, so this is a very interesting mid-century modern house that has suffered numerous bad alterations and bad maintenance over the years. And so our goal is to bring it back to something that has some real architectural distinction, and also make thermal improvements because it's still got the same single pane glazing, very little insulation in the walls, virtually no insulation on the roof. We're also converting the existing garage to a guest bedroom, and that's an unconditioned space. So we have a two-pronged energy strategy. The garage, in accordance with the 2020 Energy Code, will be brought up to the level of a new energy conforming building. The remainder of the house, we're going to do improved insulation and very good windows, but we're not taking it all to the 2020 code because there's a kind of a balance between, for example, the amount of insulation thickness that we would need to build up on the roof and the architectural considerations of the original very thin roof line. So these are the kinds of things that we're working with. We're replacing all of the siding, and I believe you have an image that includes a material palette and gray tone to indicate where we're staining the siding. So the palette is two colors. It's gray semi-solid stain and white trim, white windows, white roof fascia.
David, you're also extending you're enclosing a courtyard out the front.
Yes,
right?
yes, I overlooked that. Yes, we're building a courtyard wall out to the plane of the existing front wall of the garage. Our application is in accordance with the code with a 4-foot high front wall and 6-foot high side fence. We're hoping to go back for a variance to raise the front wall up 2 feet, but that will be done separately under a separate variance application.
But is the roof line going to be extended on the front elevation of the house to cover some of the courtyard, or no?
No, no, the roof line remains as is.
Okay.
You have here something about a gate. Is that included?
I didn't understand, bad audio, I didn't understand that.
There's a
Abigail,
photograph.
she was asking about the gate, David, in the front.
Oh, yeah. So the gate, to give it some architectural distinction, will be clear finished Western red cedar.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And the other thing, David, and I'm fascinated by this because I used to live down the street and I've always loved this house, but the one diagram has the cars to the right of the existing garage, which will now be a bedroom. Is there really room? Is the lot line that generous that you can get 2 cars over there?
Yes, actually there is an existing abandoned parking pad. There's asphalt over there presently, and it's just big enough. It'll be a back out kind of driveway. You won't be able to do a 3-point turn. But presently, that's how you have to get out to the street from the current parking arrangement.
Okay. I thought it was tighter on the neighboring house than that, but. See, just a question. Does the West Chestnut Historic District, it includes this house, or it stops at Melvin Drive?
It does not. That was one of the initial questions, and we clarified that. We looked at it in detail, pulled the maps out. So it is not within that district.
It stops at Melvin, right?
Yeah.
So it stops one house down. Okay.
Find that if you go to the drawing, the second drawing in from the front, you can see the historic district is outlined.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I think this is a vast improvement, and I think it's terrific that someone is showing serious interest in properly restoring a mid-century house.
That's great to hear.
Anybody else have questions of David or Amy?
No, I agree. I'm excited to see. I know this house well too, driven by it many a time, and I'm excited to see what it's going to turn into. So it looks nice from the drawing. So
it's going to be a vast improvement. That house has just been squandered for years, and it's great to see somebody rescuing it.
Yeah.
Anybody else have any questions or comments?
Good work.
Yeah, no, beautifully done, because I'm looking at all the plans and looks like going to be a very interesting study when it's all complete.
Kevin, any comment?
No, it looks really, yeah, thank you for doing this. Yeah.
Do we hear a motion to declare this a type 2 action under seeker?
So moved.
That motion. So I made the motion. Kevin, you want a second?
Sure, okay.
Kevin seconds. Any discussion of that? Hearing no debate, I will call for the vote. All in favor of declaring this a type 2 action under seeker? I'll do a roll call. Hayes Clement, I vote aye. Dean Barnes?
Aye.
Abigail Robin?
Aye.
Bonnie Cullen?
Aye.
Michael Del Priore?
Aye.
Kevin McAvoy?
Aye.
Okay, the second motion would be to approve the redesigned window replacement and courtyard plan as presented tonight by David. I'm sorry, David, your last name was?
Wallance with an N.
David Wallance. for 100 West Chestnut Street. Do I hear a motion?
Motion, Dean.
Dean Barnes makes a motion. Do I hear a second?
Abigail.
Abigail makes a second. Any further debate on this? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. I'm Hayes Clement. I vote aye. Dean Barnes.
Aye.
Abigail Robin.
Aye.
Bonnie Howland.
Aye.
Michael Del Priore.
Aye.
Kevin McAvoy.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you, David. Thank you, Amy. This is really exciting. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, next item of business. Let me get back to my agenda.
Nice to have a super architect. It does look really cool. That's like so clever with the courtyard.
Senior O'Connor's here. Bill Sinagra is with us, and the architect Josh Flowers is with us.
Okay, so the next order of business is 242 Wall Street, which is St. Joseph's. Removal of an asphalt shingle roof and replacement with Certainty Centennial Slate Series and New England Slate. Church of St. Joseph's applicant, Monsignor Desmond O'Connor. Gentlemen, if you could present sort of what you want to do, that'd be great.
I'm just going to go off to Josh. Just wanted to say that you know that we are celebrating our 200th anniversary of the church and the rectory at 200 years old this year. So the church does need a new roof, and I have to say too, it's not visible from really any angle too if you look in Kingston. But Josh is going to speak about the actual details about it. Okay.
Josh, you want to walk us through what you're doing?
Thank you. Good evening. Yes, so we're replacing an existing roof that has long overdue needed it. Currently, there exists just your 3-tap asphalt shingle roof, and what we are proposing is the Certainty kind of slate series. As Monsignor mentioned, you can't really see it, but from afar in areas you can, so at least it'll look more traditional with the old church and brick, as well as provide us a higher wind rating and warranty for future, longevity of the roof itself.
Well, you say it's not going to be visible, but that's just because there's a parapet, or that's because it's the height of it?
The height of it, and so walking down either Wall Street or the adjoining streets, there really is no visible section of the roof itself. There is a large cornice as well that sticks out, so you see all the woodwork and the brickwork. From afar, like blocks over, you can get glimpses of it in between trees and buildings. So, in areas it would be visible, but from the street side itself, it's really not visible at all, mainly due to the height.
Gotcha. Questions of the applicants? Any questions, any concerns, Kevin?
The revised parapet, is there, what does that entail?
Sure. So at the front of the church, there is a parapet that sticks up a few feet higher than the sloped shingle roof. On the back side of that now is just painted CMU block. What we're doing is essentially waterproofing that, reflashing it, and providing an ephes that way. Instead of seeing that, you actually can see from down on Wall Street. So rather than seeing like a painted CMU with the coursing, it's going to be a smoother stucco type finish. So it'll look nicer.
But that's not, that's going to be kind of behind on the back side of the parapet, right?
That is correct. Yes, on the front remains brick. Yes, we're not going to. Right, we're not going to stuck over the brick. Correct. That's on the back side.
So that's not visible at all.
I mean, if you're like, I'm going to say about 300 yards down the street, you can see a glimpse of it through the trees. But again, that only extends like 3 feet higher than the existing roof itself. But no, it's not really visible at all unless you're looking to see it.
Sue, do you or Julie have a concern with that?
No.
Okay.
I just want ask about the tower. Are there going to be any changes to the tower? This is Julie Edelson Safford.
No, the tower will exist as is, everything visible. There is a flat roof, EPDM roof up on there now. That is also being replaced, but that is a parapet wall that you really cannot see unless you're overhead or with a drone or something of that nature. But that is not visible at all, but that roof will be replaced in kind with another flat EPDM roof.
Any other questions?
And there will be no changes to the battlements then?
Correct.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Any other concerns? Do I hear a motion to declare this a type 2 action under seeker? Michael Del Priore, do I hear a second? Kevin McAvoy seconds it. Any debate? Yeah. Any debate on the notion of, or the motion of declaring this a type 2 action under seeker? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. Hayes Clement, I vote aye. Dean Barnes?
Aye.
Abigail Robin?
Aye.
Bonnie Howland?
Aye.
Michael Del Priore?
Aye.
Kevin McAvoy?
Aye.
Do I hear a motion to approve the hold on, let me just get my, do I hear a motion to approve the asphalt shingle roof replacement and backside of parapet work proposed for 242 Wall Street with no changes to the tower or to the battlement?
I make the motion, Dean.
Dean makes a motion. Do I hear a second? Michael Del Priore seconds. Any further debate on this? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. I'm Hayes Clement. I vote aye. Dean Barnes?
Aye.
Abigail Robin?
Aye.
Bonnie Howland?
Aye.
Michael Del Priore?
Aye.
And Kevin McAvoy?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Thank you, Monsignor. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Next order of business was canceled, Aerial Fair. Our next meeting is scheduled for August 26, 2020. August is typically a difficult time to get everybody together. I hope that's not the case. We've been great with these virtual meetings. I want to thank everybody for being very diligent about attendance in the past 5 months. Anything else, Sue? Yeah.
If I would you just make a motion or have one of the commission members make a motion to formally accept the withdrawal of 744 Broadway?
Right. Do I hear a motion to withdraw the application of 744 Broadway?
Abigail,
Sure,
yes.
yeah.
Abigail motion, Bonnie seconded. Do I hear any debate on that? I'll call for the vote. Hayes Clement, I vote aye. Dean Barnes?
Aye.
Abigail Robin?
Aye.
Bonnie Howland?
Aye.
Michael Del Priore?
Aye.
Kevin McAvoy?
Aye.
Anything else, Sue?
The only other thing that I just want to keep the commission up to date on is that the reduction in the number of the commission members, as has been discussed in the past, was successfully approved through the Laws and Rules Committee and is moving to the council for the full vote.
Perfect, great.
Excellent.
Good.
Anything else? Do
That
I
is
hear
all I have.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Motion by Bonnie.
Bonnie, do I hear a second? Kevin
Second.
McAvoy? I'll call for the vote. Hayes Clement, I vote aye. Dean Barnes?
Aye.
Abigail Robin?
Aye.
Bonnie Howland?
Aye.
Michael Del Priore?
Aye.
Kevin McAvoy?
Aye.
Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Aye. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Aye.
Okay, take care.
Okay.
As a construction, they might have been proposed initially as part of an application, and then later some other higher priority got the
Josh, we can still hear you.
Study all routes that the kids are taking to school. So there may be a study out there on that.
You send him
Okay.
a.
Well, he's talking on his phone, so as a caller, he's no longer listed, but I could still hear him. All right. Well, anyway, so that went well.
Let's not reveal any secrets.
Yeah, let me shut the meeting off. Hang on.